Dr. Worlu, this conversation has been neither here nor there. The call for his release after the Umar Court, High Court, and the Appeal Court has been going on for quite some time. I think since October thereabouts or so. But this call by the Northern Elders, I want to go back to what Imapaf is reacting to, saying that the president should not interfere or intervene, that they should allow the courts to have its course. Now, again, IPOB is making a threat. If Kanu is not released, it's going to sink Nigeria. Is there a way you think this can be managed to save all of us the horror of having to read all such conversations, or even knowing that there are people who are threatening our existence as a nation somewhere?
The truth of the matter is that up until now, Nigeria is still a democracy. And central to all democracies that are properly practiced is rule of law. And rule of law means that every person and institution, including government, must act according to the law. In fact, the first institution that is expected to act according to the law is the government, because if the government acts according to the law, then it becomes easy to get the rest of the people to do things according to the law. Now, my take on Nnamdi Kanu's matter and the IPOB matter, right from day one, and especially when he was arrested and brought back to Nigeria, has been that the law should be followed. The government should obey the law. IPOB should obey the law. Now, if IPOB claims that it is a lawful and peaceful organization, what they have said currently does not suggest that. It suggests the opposite. But in the end, it's a problem that we also have to solve. We have a new government that has inherited this problem. This government can think outside the box and seek for a way to solve this problem other than sticking to maybe how it was dealt with in the past. And I also think that the call by people from here and there, for example, the Northern Elders or whatever you call them, excuse me, for him to be detained further and maybe for government not to listen to anyone may not be correct. There is no problem, because one thing about human beings is that we don't learn from history. Even wars, when eventually there is a war, like we had the civil war in Nigeria, it still ended up with people sitting down on a table and discussing. So why can't we discuss now? Why should we wait until it gets to the point of war? Why should we sink Nigeria? If Nigeria is sunk today, we will still come back. Whoever the people who are left will still come back and find a way to put themselves together. So my call will be that IPOB should tread with caution. The government should act according to the law. At the end of the day, let us see how we can manage ourselves out of this. There can be a political solution. There can be a diplomatic solution. There can be intervention from the international community, one way or another.
So, but you agree that Kanu should be released?
If the court of law has said so, I expect the government to obey the law.
All right.